Well, hey everybody. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. This is the Friday edition of the Stitchuation Room. A little bit different angle this morning because of Frito. So let me see here. My StreamYard changed things. I can't see the comments. Just a second. I know you're here. I can StreamYard put out a release and I get to guess where you guys are and what you're doing. And there you are. I see you. This is the Stitchuation Room, as I said earlier. Did I say that? Y'all, I'm all discombobulated with the new software release. Thank you for following me along on my stitching journey, and I hope I can inspire you to put something under the needle. I see everybody in the chat now. I knew you were here. I knew it. Let's say good morning to Frito. This is the shop dog right here. Well, where's she at? Where's she at? Let me do this and watch what happens. What is that, Frito? What is it? Oh my goodness. You know what? People want to see your pretty face. Come here. Yeah, good girl. You can't see you. You're always hiding down behind something, aren't you, sweet girl? Yes, you are. There's your biscuits. Good girl. That was a double, okay? So she made up for Thursday, Dave, all right? That was it. Good girl. Sweet baby. So I'm going to spin the camera around now and take a seat at my sewing machine. So I put up Dearly Loved over there. See that? The Corey Yoder right there. Okay, I put that up. That's hanging. We made that earlier this year. That was so fun. And then here is the woolly wall hanging. Does my shirt look familiar? All right. I got this at the Corey Yoder merch shop. All right. So that's one of her patterns as well. Let me see here. This stays, this turns. I have to figure out all of my configurations on my camera and all of that. Oh my goodness, y'all. Hashtag Power Tools. Yeah, you guys are on it. You know there is a giveaway today. We have a cool thing. Very cool thing today. Let me zoom just a hair. That'll be good so we can see me, see what's going on. Put myself. You need a t-shirt like that. Patty, if you are a sheep lover, I don't have sheep, but I love them. Or you're a Corey Yoder fan. Absolutely. Do you guys watch Sean the Sheep Man on YouTube? He's a Scottish young kid. Him and his wife, they just had a baby boy. And Sean, S-E-A-N, Sean the Sheep Man. He's almost got like 500,000 subscribers. But he has these fantastic Australian sheepdogs that chase these sheep all over, and herd them all over their land. And it is definitely an entertaining watch. So very cool. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So let's talk about the giveaway. We're going to give away, those of you that subscribe to the Sew Sampler, this will look familiar. The Vivilux light. How about that? I've got a Vivilux light to give to one of you guys. US shipping only, please. We have some hand needles. You know I don't need these. And the thick and thin quilt pattern to go along with this. Now, if I thought there was a spool of thread to go with the needles, and so it's kind of a butterscotch color. If I can find it, it'll be included into the package. But the Vivilux light alone, this thing retails for like $20 or $25 like that. So it's a nice little bright LED you can put right over your needle so you can see what you're doing. Very cool. Yay! Patty says, yay! But yeah, Sean the Sheep Man is another, don't know him from Adam, right? But definitely entertains me in the evenings. I love it when he puts out a lot of content, so it's fun. Okay, so I want to share kind of a week in review, what got done this week. So productive, so crazy productive. I love it. I want to thank Tiny. That's Margaret Tiffin here in our chat. She sent me a sweet little card, and this could be a needle minder. Okay, it's a little Texas pin. How cute. There's the magnet on the back. Thank you, Tiny. I love it. So I've got my little magnets of the quilts that I have sewn. So I'll hang that up there on. This is what I do with my needle minders that come into my, there they are. Okay, so there's the quilted witch. Here's the quilted scarecrow. There's the honeycomb, if you could see that. How to build a snowman is around probably on the other side or up top. Oh yeah, he's up top. He's right there. See how to build a snowman in between the two lights. So I have lots of needle minders. Spa, am I a prune? What? Did I say spa? Didn't mean to. All right. Yeah. Okay. So crafting on a dime. Well, don't order that yet. And if you did order it, I hope you used my 10% off coupon, you guys. She's talking about the new Amy Bradley design. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. I want to share my screen. This was the tease from yesterday. Okay. This was the tease. It is called Workshop Diva. Will you look at her? Now, if you use my link below in the description box and the coupon code PTWT10, you will get 10% off of this beauty right here. I love her. She is fantastic. Well, I want to see this. Let's just get into looking at this gorgeous lady right here. Okay. So she's got her pencil behind her ear with her little bow. And this right here, we're going to talk about this in a minute. She's got her rulers and her little light. This is brand new from Amy Bradley Designs, Workshop Diva. All right. She's carrying her cutting mat behind her ironing board, and she has a little bolt of fabric. She's got her loud capris, which we all have to have, and her socks and her little sandals. And then down here, she's got a rotary cutter. Okay. She's got a fat quarter in there and another little ruler. Her iron, she's got her can of spray starch. All right. Her scissors, everything. Her little stool is strapped to her trolley. Okay. And she's got her little seat cushion so she can sit on it. And that chair upside down, I think that's a scream. And her little water bottle right here. So she is just absolutely fabulous and looks like every one of us when we head off to retreat, right? So if you want to get that, be sure to use my link below the video. And I've got a coupon code in there for 10% off. So you can also purchase, when you click on this, you can also purchase the, they've got the fabric kit as well. So you can get pre-cut pieces. Oh, let me put that back up. So Midge was emailed me last night, and she said, hold on a second here. Let me do this. She said, can we Snap-lique this? And if you're brand new, Snap-lique is a way that I scan in the paper applique patterns or the pre-cut patterns into the Brother Scan and Cut. And that digital image that's created by the Scan and Cut, I convert that into an embroidery design. So you don't have to go around your the pieces with your domestic. You can let the embroidery machine do it for you. Now, the only issue with Snap-liqueing this, and I want to talk to you guys about this. Okay, it is a lot of pieces, and the kit is the way to go for sure. And if you guys want to get a kit, you need to do it now, because I spoke to Ashley at Amy Bradley Designs. That's Amy's daughter. And she told me they only have about 200 of this colorway. Okay. So they're not a quilt shop. And so they don't have unlimited access to all of these colors. So if you get past the first 200, then you're not guaranteed to have it look just like this. All right. So I want to take you guys into, let me see if I can get this to scroll up. I want to get in here. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on a second. See, look at all the pieces that are involved in this. Holy moly, look at that. Isn't that something? And here's that cute quilt diva from years and years ago. Well, this is her younger version heading off to a retreat. Okay, so let me click on this and get it bigger. I want to show you guys that are considering Snap-liqueing this. All right, I want you to take a look at the face. So the face is going to go down, okay, first before the hair, and then the glasses, and then the pencil. But here we've got her little ear. All right, so her ear, where's my mouse? My mouse is all over. Her little ear sits on top of the pencil and the hair ribbon and the hair, and of course the glasses. Whereas the rest of the face goes under the glasses and the glasses go on top of the hair and the face goes under the hair. Okay. So what that entails is overlapping and underlapping of a single piece. And you have to be able to create some starts and stops right around that ear. So that's a little bit harder of a challenge to be able to do that. It sounds like the reindeer. Yes, it does, Cindy. You're absolutely right. So when you're doing it manually, you're going to tuck her little pencil and her hair ribbon and all that under the ear. No big deal when you're doing it manually. When you're doing it with an embroidery machine, it's a little bit harder. So you're going to have to change the starts and stops that the software throws in there and then add 2 more, or, you know, and then create new. It's hard. It is very hard to do. And so, can it be done? Absolutely. We did it with the reindeer. You just have to go back and do things manually at this point, but we'll see. But it is all done in the software, right, Tina? If you have the skill set, you can do it. Absolutely. You can Snap-lique this. So I'm going to tackle it. Okay. I have the parts and pieces already from Amy Bradley Designs. My kit is on the way. And so I'm going to practice this whole design and get it together and see where all of the little hiccups are in order to get it done. So I know Cheryl says she loves a challenge. So do I. So I love it. I love it. You guys went and got that. Good, good, good. That's awesome. Crafting says my scan and cuts under the tree. Yay. How exciting. I have a video, Crafting, on how to connect your scan and cut to Canvas, get it registered and all of that. So Tina says, I believe in you. Woo. Yeah, we're going to play with that because there's a lot of patterns that do some tucking. And I definitely, how much is the kit? I don't know, Stacy, you have to go out and look. I don't know. So Bonnie says, do it with us. Well, we shall see. Okay. All right. No, I will not be doing it in the Stitchuation room, Kelly. I will not. No, that doesn't mean I won't be providing directions on how to do it, but I won't be doing it in the Stitchuation room. Okay. Tablets don't do the name thing either. Okay, Deborah, thank you. Somebody said if you write out the whole name, it'll show up. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, the kit's $89. Okay, but you get 10% off with the code. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate the homework there. Awesome sauce. All righty. So also this week, here's my jolly wall hanging all done. Doesn't the backdrop quilting from Juju just really make it? It turned out so stinking cute. I just love this. It really turned out adorable. I think I would prefer it maybe to be a light gray, or maybe a baby blue. I don't know, so that the brim and the pom-poms show up a little bit better, but it's still super cute. Turned out just adorable, right? Turned out just adorable. So that got finished. I have my little hanging thing here. I do need to put sew my stitches on there. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. And even though I had to go in and trim around that little Y, it worked out just fine. So, oh, interesting. Dee Dee said, no, Fran says she can do the chat on her iPad from Safari, but not in the YouTube app. No idea. Okay. So that pattern came from Mistletoe Crossing from Nancy Halverson with her company Art to Heart. And that's this little jolly right there. So it turned out exactly like, looks like the pattern said it should. So I'm happy with that. A lot of you ask, I get asked a lot, not a lot of you, I get asked often, how come I don't do the satin stitch? I just choose to do it the way the pattern says to do it. I prefer the satin stitch, uses a lot less thread. You don't get puckering, and you don't because you don't have to put SF101 on the back of the fabric, so you don't use as much SF101. And I just think it looks cleaner. That's me. But some patterns require that, so that's okay. All right, you guys. Did I start making that hanging sleeve by starting with a square? Yes, Joanne. It is a square folded diagonally 2 times. Yeah. And this finishes at 7. So I cut a 6-inch square, which left me about 1/2 inch on either side, maybe a little more. Maybe I cut it. Oh, I cut it to 7.5. Yeah. So left me a little bit on the back, centering it. And that way you don't get triangle fabric all bunched up in your miters on your corners. Isn't that nice? That's my famous machine binding method, where I sew it to the front first, fold it over, and then I pin it all so it all stays where I want it to, and then sew it from the front again and stitch in the ditch to get my pretty miters. And it works so good, except that bunching. This is too small of a project to do my diagonal seam where you don't get the bunching. It's a little 6-incher. It's fine. Matter of fact, let's put it up. Let me see here. We'll put this up because it's, 'tis the season and all that. So it goes over there in that corner. And I've got my little hanger. I need to get all I have is the stars, which is kind of universal, but I really want to get like a Christmas one that's small enough to hang. This is from Ackfeld wire. I can't do it yet. Hold on. I got it sewed up. That's why I didn't hang it. Okay. Do I have a needle? Oh my goodness, y'all, I can't see. Well, good morning from Florida, Connie. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Oh, there's oatmeal in the kitchen. Pam, thank you. It's cold here in South Texas, y'all. It's like 60 outside. That's cold. When you're used to it being 100, that 40-degree drop is something. I am so bad at this. Stars are Christmas, story time says. Okay, thank you. I just needed that validation. That's good. I need a drink of my coffee. Black Rifles, just black. That's the one that I drink. I get a lot of people ask me that. Which one do you drink? So yesterday, the jacuzzi bath remodel team showed up and installed my new tub. It's so pretty. I can't bathe in it for 24 hours, and I can't clean it for a week. I also ordered some of that tub. It's called Oh Yuck on Amazon to clean your jets. So I got that. So your husband says 60's comfortable, Tina. Not me. I'm a warm weather girl. I'm like a lizard. Let me lay out on the rock. Happy. Right in the sun. So the kids were great that came in. They're young. And I asked one of them, I said, how do you like your job? He says, I love this job. I'm like, really? Because you're doing demo and working with their hands and all that. And he said, yeah, I used to do exterior renovations. And he said, I can't stand the Texas heat. So I came to work for this company, and I only work inside in the air conditioning and out of the rain. And I said, that's brilliant. That's one of the reasons I was an admin troop in the Air Force. I said, no weekends, no holidays, no outdoors, that kind of thing. I can serve my country just fine. I'm sure there's a job for me. And sure enough. Plus, I wanted to wear blue. I don't look good. I don't look too good in green. Blue's more my color. Okay. You guys that live up north, you're like, that's summer. That's fine. I live in South Texas for a reason. I lived in Albuquerque for 2 years at Kirtland Air Force Base. That was very nice. Loved it. Little cool. And then I lived in Korea for a year. That was cold. And then I lived in the Azores for 18 months. I did a little 3-month extension on my 15-month tour. And that was cold. Okay. You bought the retreat pattern. Merry Christmas for you. Good for you, Cindy. All right, so now I'm secured here. See, that's the beauty of this hanging triangle. You only have to do 3 or 4 stitches on your points. And you can do these all the way across a larger quilt. It works great. I hung my my J. Recker Frisch Snowman soap in my laundry room the other day. Oh, that turned out adorable. Look at that. Stars are Christmas. You are absolutely right. Turned out adorbs. Okay, let's put it up. Love it. All righty. There. I've decorated for Christmas. Plus my tree and all my sheep and all. I was looking at that woolly wall hanging, this one, and I'm thinking, you know what? It's done in Christmas colors, but it could certainly be done in other colors where you, if you're a sheep lover, you know, put it in brown and yellow and tan and or gray and make it non-Christmas colors. I think that would look great, right? So, yeah. Very, very good. Okay. So, I'm going to put this in storage. I have my little turkey for next season. Okay. Back in August, Hurricane, was it Helene, came through, and those poor people in North Carolina that are still living in tents, and it's cold. Horrible. I had told y'all that, or it was October that happened. So I had mentioned that I was going to donate all of my Amazon commissions from October 8th through the 10th to Samaritan's Purse, okay, to help people. So my sales for that day, for that weekend, or those 3 days, was a whopping $48.50. And my commissions from Amazon for $48.50 was $1.57, because commissions from Amazon are not everything they're cracked up to be. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys that this is my printout from Amazon for my commissions, a whole $50 with $1.57. Great charity. Fantastic charity. So when you go to Samaritan's Purse, I'm embarrassed to donate $1.57, and I'm not going to do it. So when you go to Samaritan's Purse, they have these different categories that you can donate to. And I chose to donate to disaster relief, which is what the hurricane folks would have been part of. That would have been that pocket of money. They fence off money for different things, and you can choose what you want. The suggested donation to Samaritan's Purse is $45. Okay. And that is what I donated. Power Tools with Thread donated $45 to Samaritan's Purse. So that is my PayPal donation. So I wanted to show you guys, those of you that supported the donation, thank you very much. And I went ahead and put in my donation to Samaritan's Purse as well. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you. Brenda, do you have a cat on your keyboard? So they're loaning their campers to people in North Carolina mountains. That's fantastic, Linda. Yeah. If I was close, I would. Yeah. If I had, yeah, I would. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Coffee break. Okay. Well, hi, Marlene. She's out at the lake. Awesome. Internet at the lake. We got another Starlink, y'all. We got the Roam. I got an email from Elon, and it said, hey, since you have our residential package, our normal roaming package is $50 a month or something like that for people who have residential, but we're offering a special. It was right. I think it was like Black Friday. So I went ahead, and isn't that funny? I can see I got an email from Elon, and y'all all know who I'm talking about. So I went ahead and got that, and now we have a smaller Starlink, and we're going to connect it to the bus, to the motorhome. But the deal was a $50 discount on the satellite receiver dish and a $20 a month discount on the reception package. So that's cool, the service itself, as long as we have the home. So, all righty. And then I also started the mittens this week on the Quilted Snowman from Lori Holt. So I did that. Ta-da! Yay, they're done. So I got my mittens taken care of. So this is awesome. I've lamented nonstop about the directional background fabric of this. And you can tell from your point of view, it's not that big of a deal if they are, because if you're making this, I don't want you to beat yourself up out of that over this. Okay. So I cut the fabric exactly like it says, you know, in the book. And these pieces right here, the wrist part of the mittens, because they're directional, are not straight. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to kill myself over this. I'm going to try. And if I can't do it, I can't do it. But that's the way it turned out. And I love it. So my mittens are finished. And looking at it in the camera, from what I can see, I think they look fine. All right. So what did I see? I'm looking. Is that a tuck? No. It looks like a tuck, but it's not. I was looking at that in the camera. I said, oh my goodness. Okay. So mittens are done. And then the next one is the tree block. So let's talk about that. I'm going to do some sewing on that. You gave up the directional background in October, Midge. So Midge, I answered you back in the email about Workshop Diva. Okay. I'm happy with them. I think they look great. That quilt's ginormous. It's going to look good. Dave says, cuffs on real mittens aren't perfect. You're right. All righty. Oh, yesterday I also spent some time. So this is for our block of the week. I've got a link to this Yazzie bag below that holds these easy stacks. If you have easy stacks, and that's those plastic inserts. If you get them on Amazon, they're not back in stock until like January. But this is a different bag. This bag, I've got it linked below. It's the one that I have with the flap. It has this. So this easy Yazzie bag holds, how many are in here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. You could probably get 6 or 7 in here and make them fit, which is nice. So I'm using this particular bag right here. I forget the number of it, but I've got it listed below. Also, I've got a 10% off coupon. My customers get 10%. My viewers get 10% off. And I think this bag right now is like 20 bucks. This is a deal for a Yazzie bag. Get yourself one for Christmas. And you could even put this flap in your embroidery machine because there's nothing on the back of it, and customize it. Cool, huh? You can put it in your embroidery machine and customize it. How fun. I love it. All right. So, or you can put design boards that fit in here. Yes, either one. That'll work. So I spent a lot of time yesterday while the crew was in and out my door 400 times. They were great. They put down these little cloths that are rubberized on the back, and Frito slept on them all day. She loved it to walk in and out. So what I did was I took my easy stacks. I made 5 of them. Okay. And I've got these. Let's see. Things got shifted around. That happens. That's okay. I'm going to put this like this. There we go. Okay. So I made an easy stacks for each block type because we have 5 different block types in here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Cindy, that's a sad thing. This is how people are affected, you guys. Her brother lives near Biltmore and apartments beside him condemned, cars lost and belongings. He was on higher ground. Depression hits him daily, driving to work through the devastation. Oh, well, prayers for sure. That's what happens. Yeah, people get it, and it doesn't go away. It's right there in your face every single day. It's horrible. Okay. Thank God he has a job to go to, right? So I cut all the background fabrics yesterday for all the pieces. So here's album mosaic, and it's empty right here because we did already one block of the album mosaic on Monday. All right, that got done Monday, Tuesday this week. So here are the background. I've got to cut the rest of these pieces. Here are all the backgrounds for Happy Dance. And then here is Fancy, and Fancy's all cut and ready to go. Okay. So the next one we're going to do on Monday is the orange. So I'm all cut with this, and this just keeps me so organized. I love it. And the block is, because this is for the Brightly sampler sew along I'm doing. The block is right up there. There is the album mosaic block right next to Mrs. Claus. Okay, turned out super cute, super cute. Love it. I have got to see y'all's new comments. Okay. Okay. You've cut Fancy and ready to go Monday, but unless you get ahead of your long list, you have to sew it after Christmas. Well, Wendy, that's fine. That's fine. They're easy to catch up, you know, when and I know you guys are like, a block a week. I got so much to do. It's okay. They're not that hard. Well, one of them's a little bit of a challenge. And then I've got an empty tray right here. One of them's empty because yesterday all I was cutting was the only blocks that I cut were the Fancy block and this one right here. The mosaic square doesn't use any background fabric. That's why it's empty. So I'm going to take a little bit of time for the next several days, and I'm going to cut all of the fabrics needed for the blocks and have them stacked and ready to go and in my Yazzie bag so that come Mondays, because on Mondays at 9 a.m., you cut them on the AccuQuilt. Awesome. Good, good, good. That's awesome. All right. So now come Mondays, I'm just ready to go. I don't have to worry about cutting. So I like to do that. I got a pack of easy stacks of 12. You thought it was 24. Take a look at your Amazon order, okay, and see. And if you ordered 12, you ordered 12. You can get more. But, okay, now I had a conversation with Yasmita Magan 2 days ago. She is planning on making a little bit larger bag for those of you that are doing ginormous quilts. So like I have the Quilted Snowman in this one. This is the block carry bag, and it's got a 3-inch depth, and it is 14 and a half square. She is planning, is that right? Yeah. So she's planning on making, no, it's 14. She's planning on making a larger bag with a clear window it'll be a little bit deeper, okay? But the larger bag is going to accommodate bigger blocks. So if you want to lay your blocks out. And then there will be, from what I understand, put it there, from what I understand. And so then you will have, this just keeps you organized, you guys. This is all it is keeping you organized. And if you want to get in the car and go somewhere and do something, you're off and you're ready to go. So here's my Mary Stick pine block. Okay, there's the pattern for it. And I'm going to be using these two. I cut the background yesterday. And here's the rest of the background and all of the fabrics. See, everything just stays put. That's why I love these bags. And then she's going to offer little pouches to go along with it. So I've got my whirling snowflakes and my snowballs in this pouch. All right. But I don't have something big enough for these. So that's what we talked about. That is what we talked about in our telephone call yesterday. I love StreamYard all the way from Australia. It was like she was right here. I love it. Ask Juju about designs for tools. There are darling cartoon-like ones, but you like more realistic for a carpenter's apron. Great idea. Great idea. Let me put these out. Okay. I will. I'll do that. Okay. All right, you guys. What's the Stitchuation schedule for next week? I do not have a problem being here on Christmas Eve if you don't. So I'll probably be here Christmas Eve, not on Christmas morning. I don't think. So Dot asked if I put batting on the back of my Alpha Biddies. I did not. It has fusible fleece, but I didn't fuse it. Well, I fused it with some glue. I didn't iron it because you'll melt everything. All right, you guys. Yeah, today is Giveaway Friday. Go ahead and put hashtag Power Tools. We have a Vivilux light. How nice is this? Very nice. It's a little LED to put on your, I'm not doing anything Christmas Eve. Oh, yeah, Christmas Eve morning. Yeah. You'll be here? Okay, that's great. It'll be a smaller crowd, just us. It'll be fine. And thick and thin quilt pattern. This is great for beginners. I love it. And you can use a jelly roll for this, which is nice. And then some quilting needles, and they're by Tulip Quilting Needles. Good Design Award 2021. Very nice. High-end quilting needles. I'm assuming. I'm not a quilter, so I don't do this. I don't hand anything. So, all right. So don't forget, US shipping only, please, for these. So something a little bit different than fabric, right? Pamela says, me, I want it. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, y'all don't forget, until December 26th, I've got a link and a coupon, 10% off of Embrilliance. All right. You want to get that so that we can do our stuff. And then I'm going to start the Prairie Home Quilt Along. Did y'all see Lori Holt's got another line of fabric coming out? My goodness, crazy. And let me make sure I don't have anything else. Okay. That's what I wanted to talk about. So now I'm going to play around with getting this stuff all stitched together. Let me see here. I need to. Let's see. I'm going to turn this off and turn this back on. Turn it back on, I said. There we go. Okay. Good. Let's see if we can do some sewing. Yeah. How about that? Ta-da. So busy. This feels like a retreat, doesn't it? All squished in here. My goodness. I'm really looking forward to that one we're going to do in April in Indiana. I can't wait to Snap-lique with you guys. That's going to be fun. Also, if you tried yesterday to sign up for any of Lisa Shaw's classes for Embrilliance, she's got them on the Sew Bubbles website. It's sew-bubbles.com. That's her website. And you had trouble paying. She got all those kinks worked out. So go back and try it. She's got 3 or 4 classes coming up that she just released. So I have signed up for the one in San Antonio, all 3 days, even essentials. I even signed up for essentials because I guarantee you she knows things that I don't. So I'm there to learn. I'm not there to be power tools with thread. I'm there like you to learn. And I signed up also for the okay, Dave, you're teasing for the presents for Frito. I'm very excited about that. So I also signed up for the evening stitch artist class that's happening day 2. So I'm going to be there the whole time, and I signed up to stay in the hotel. So no embroidery machines, you guys. This is computer only. So you've got to have Embrilliance installed and ready to go. And I have a video on that shows you how to install Embrilliance. Just so what was the name of the Lisa Shaw site again, Tina? It's let me pull it up and I'll show you just a second. Let me get on the website for her. Okay. I think you can see it. And yeah. All right. So I pulled it up. Let's see here. Let me present my screen. All right. So this is her site right here. It's sew-bubbles.com. Okay. sew-bubbles.com. And then you come up to education and you go to in-person workshops right here. And then if you scroll, you get these. Okay, and come all the way down. This explains all of the workshops that she's doing. So day 1 is essentials. Day 2 is enthusiast. Day 3 is stitch artist. There's an intermediate stitch artist evening workshop. Here's your class pricing right here for each day. And then come on down. So here's one in pull up. I butchered that. In Washington, here's one in San Antonio, there's one in Jacksonville, and there's one in Franklin. Okay. So you just click on that and it'll change the page. And then you can go ahead and click on each one of these pictures. And then you can put it in your cart and pay for it and get yourself taken care of. Okay. So Pulip. Thank you, Mary. Always butcher that. Always. All right. sew-bubbles.com. Very cool. I'm very excited about it because the thing about me, somebody emailed me yesterday and said, hey, do you know how I can digitize blah, blah, blah? And can you show me how to do that? No, I can't. Y'all, I only know what I know in Embroidery, which is my limited skill set with Embroidery. I know how to make it do what I want it to do for the most part, and that's it. And I am not a digitizer at all. Okay. I'm just like one of you guys. I do what I do, and that's it. So, well, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. There you go. Now you guys are like, okay, I want to do this. Yeah, that'll be fun. So another reason I'm going to the one for the Embroidery Essentials, which is the basic beginner type thing, is a lot of what happens in enthusiast and stitch artists build on what's in essentials. And I get FOMO, which is fear of missing out. And so I don't want to miss out on anything. That's me personally. Okay, I'm going to do some sewing, y'all. I need to take an A and an F and sew them together. So here we go. I've got my little alphabetties out here. Everything ready to go. Yeah, y'all. Okay, so Sarah, those of you that are saying you're looking into the one in Jacksonville, do a little side chat and in here, okay, and maybe you guys want to share a hotel room, or you're going to meet somebody from here in this virtual retreat, and now you guys are going to meet in person. So that's very cool. So check that out. Okay. All right. Now you guys are like, okay, if you're going, I might go. Let's meet. And that's wonderful. That's what this is all about. Community. Love, love. So now the problem with the San Antonio, Bernie emailed me and she said, hey, can I share your room one night? I don't have a problem with that, but y'all, it's not 2 bed. It's a single queen bed. So Bernie, if you don't mind sleeping with me, there's that, right? Okay. So these are all the same, right? These little leaves. Yeah. I'll just do one at a time. It doesn't matter what. Okie dokie. And again, I will try to get it. correct. directionally. So this is the background fabric. And this needs to go in this top corner. So turn it sideways, fold it up. Yep, that works. In this corner. And I think I need a longer ruler. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah. I need a longer ruler. Got to draw corner to corner like this. Just follow the picture, Becky. That's all you got to do. Follow the picture. Love it. So, all right. So you guys, there is the ability to do a side chat. So, or in the side chat, you guys share emails. Okay. If you can connect into that, this is the piece that gets cut off. I'm going to put a mark on that out there. Yeah. Okay. So now I need to get this set exactly. So I can't see any green sticking out from underneath. Okay. That looks good. Let me turn on my machine and turn on my iron. And I think I'm going to need my longer pressing bar. If you guys want to get the pressing bar and the clapper that I have over there, then it's in the section in the description box called Around My Sewing Room. And it says Gray Rooster, Seam Roll, and Clapper. If you click on that, it'll take you to the link. Uh-oh, I lost you guys. Hold on a second. Oh, what happened? What happened? Hold on a second here. We've got connectivity issues. Let me see here. Oh, I see. No, you had me. I didn't have you. I'm back. The technology. You looked. Oh, did I go away, Patty? Okay, it's fine. I'm good. Sorry about that. I hit a button. Yeah, so this is the 13-inch seam roll, and I like this when you've got larger pieces, okay? What are the friction pens called? So the friction pens, Connie, they're Frixion, friction with an X. Don't get the pens. Pens ghost really bad. They have a tendency to ghost. Get the fine liner markers. Okay, get the fine liner markers. I have them in my Amazon store. If you go below, I've got it listed, my Amazon store. So I'm going to sew on the line. Take my shoe off here. This is going to pull. I've got too much landscape to sew. I love that sound. Very nice. Okay. All righty. This looks good. They are great, Dot. Yep, they are great. Okay, I'm going to put my point exactly, fold it up and let the points meet exactly. Maintain the integrity of the base shape. Okay. And without torquing and pulling, I'm going to finger press this. Okay. Now, I don't need this little one right now. I'm going to make sure that this point is exactly where I want it. Don't let it move. And now I'm going to iron this and press this down. Woo, that's a long seam for a block piece. All right, that looks good. So I'm just going to take a few minutes today. I don't know if I like that. I've got green across the top of this here. I don't know if I can. The point meets, but this doesn't. Can I fudge it? Yeah, but I don't want to mess up my 1/4-inch seam. So that's the downside of great big long seams. I'm going to get my little, I'm only going to rip from like halfway. It got shifted off in the beginning. That's what happened. That was at the start too. Just that little bit, you guys, that 1/8 of an inch that's right there will make a difference when it comes to your 1/4 inch seam. And you don't want that. I'm going to pull this up, open here, come apart just a little bit. Now I'm going to put you where you go right there. I should have pinned it at the top too. That's my fault. So I'm only doing half, but that's okay. And I'm going to make sure to cross over the line where I stopped. And that will work fine. Pull my pin. Okay. So I just kind of crossed over the previous stitching. I went over it about 5 or 6 stitches, crossed over it. Now let's iron this. Yeah, that's going to make a big difference. I got myself all turned around here. That matters, you guys. There we go. Do what I tell you. Aha. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, now I can cut it. Where am I? There's my little thing. I got a cutting mat in here. I can't do it with scissors. I'm going to do it with cutting mat because it's such a long piece. Smaller pieces are easier to work with, I think. Okay. I'm going to use my little rotary cutter here. And just freehand this. Okay. Those are some nice good size scraps, right? Okay. All righty. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't set the giveaway up. Let me do that quickly. I got to do that. Oh my goodness. We're going to go to here and get this done so that you guys, let's see. Hashtag power tools and start. There we go. All right. Now it's collecting. Yep. 200 and some. Keep going. Yep. There it goes. I might have messed that up, you guys. We're going to let it do its thing. Okay. One more press. Keep this nice. Okay. Very good. So you guys be sure, do a hashtag power tools for the giveaway. We've got a little Electrolux, Vivilux, I'm sorry, Electrolux. Vivilux light. Little bitty US shipping only, please. Okay. And thick and thin pattern. And some quilting needles if you hand quilt. Okay, cool. Oh. All right, so let's keep going here. I have to do this again the other direction. No, I have to put a B on here. So poor Frida, she has gotten herself to where when I sign off and say, y'all go sew something, she jumps up, she's ready to go and go get, because she gets breakfast when we get off here. So she's very excited about that. Okay, and when this folds down, it will be straight. Okay. That's what I'm having to do on every one of these with this directional background. And I'm going to cut this side off. I need to go back over here to your chat so I can see you guys. There we go. Okay. And highlight the piece to be cut off. So I'm wondering if I just, on that first piece, if maybe I didn't, maybe I flipped it around. Maybe I didn't have it done properly. I don't know. So because these are such long seams, I'm going to pin at the top and pin at the bottom. And that way I shouldn't have that drama next time. Michelle says, nice sewing. Thank you. You know, it always makes it more fun when it comes out, right? You enjoy it better. You should have seen those kids when they walked in yesterday, my jacuzzi bath remodel team. Those boys were like, what's going on in here? I said, I'm a YouTuber. And they're all, wow, that's cool. You know, young kids. Well, not young. I mean, they're probably late 20s. Ah, perfect. And then, you know, I say I do a YouTube channel for quilting and machine embroidery. And they're like, oh, can you embroider shirts? No, I don't do that. And I won't hem your pants either. Perfect. Okay. This is so handy having everything right here. I went looking last night for a new cart for my laptop. I don't like my laptop set up. So I got to have something to hold not only the laptop, but also the camera switcher box underneath. Oh, there we are. Oh, do I have a dull blade? I hope not. Hopefully it was just there. Awesome. Oh, I like it. That turned out good. This goes like this. Just like that. That's perfect. There's one branch of that tree. I love it. Last call. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Right, you guys? Okay. Okay. Doesn't get better than this. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Stitchuation room and the embroidery machine working on Christmas designs. Absolutely. I love that. Yeah, that's wonderful. So I'm going to I'm just going to set my watch for 20 and continue working on this after I feed Frito. She's going to want that. So have Keith make something for the laptop. Nah, Keith's busy. He's got stuff to do. So, okay, let me do this. Where did I do the giveaway tool? Let's move it over here. All right. So last call, you guys, for hashtag power tools for the Vivilux Light, the pattern, and okay, we're going to do this. We're going to, let me see here. I got to get this so you guys can see it. We're going to, oh, what's going on here? Okay. Where is it? Right there. Okay, let's see who's going to win. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. Sally Marshall, congratulations. Awesome, Sally. That's fantastic. Send me an email, powertoolswiththread@outlook.com, and give me a place to mail all this, your home mailing address, okay? Sally Marshall, congratulations. That's wonderful. Right there. There I am. Click the right button, Becky. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I've got a lot going on, going to be very busy. So still a loser, Dave. Dave, you're a winner. You're one of my buddies. All right, you guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you for joining me. And if you watched on the replay, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. Please give me a thumbs up. And we got cleanup crew in the kitchen. Okay. And y'all have a fantastic weekend. I will see you on Monday. You guys go sew something. Bye.